painter. Welcome. Challenge here when I'm getting started on my live videos. I'm still learning how to do this. Anyway, this is an update. It's an update, 2-week point on our Pear Cactus Vinegar. This stuff smells amazing. So I'm going to show you what I do at this point. It's time to do our first filtering. So what I have here is I have another quart jar. I have my canning funnel, which you could use something else, but this is really sturdy. It's going to support my filter, and this is a fine mesh filter, so it's great for filtering. And we're actually going to strain out the pear cactus fruit now. And this is going to be interesting because my hockey puck actually fell into the pear cactus mixture, so we'll just have to pull that out when we get to it. But look at the beautiful pink color this is. Let's see if I can adjust this for you. There we go. I had enough of this to make 2 quart jars, which is actually going to get me about half a quart or a pint. Here we go. Here comes our hockey puck now. Sometimes when you're working with vinegar, it can get a little messy because at this stage it's still fermenting and it's a little sticky. But you can see all the pear cactus fruit. And I'm not going to throw that away. That is great material for your compost. You're adding some live, living bacteria, that's healthy bacteria, into your compost. And when I did this, I wasn't sure what the flavor was going to be like because this was a great experiment. So one jar I added oregano to add a little flavor, and the other jar I added rosemary to add a little flavor. And what I found is I actually like the oregano the best. So that's just my suggestion. Let's see if we can get the rest of this in here with this without dumping it in our compost bin just yet. I think we can. So far, I haven't spilled any on the counter. That's amazing. Whoops, there we go. There's that point where it gets messy. Okay. Pull these hockey pucks out. I actually ended up with 2 hockey pucks in this blend because first thing that happened is the hockey puck slid in. And actually it really didn't matter because you stir it every 2 weeks, and so it actually works out fine anyway. But I like those hockey pucks. All right, here we go. Dump the rest of that in. You can see my jar, because we had a little bit of overspill from it increasing the volume with the fermentation process. The jar is actually stuck to these. I'm just going to put in a sink full of hot soapy water. But this is working out about perfect. We have right about the right amount of vinegar, and I'm going to actually squish this down a little bit and try to get as much liquid out as I can. And I will filter this 2 more times. And we're just going to put this on the counter with our silicone vented lid and a ring to let it ferment some more. I'm going to use this vinegar for salad dressing. I like to have oil and vinegar on my salad. And so this only needs to ferment for a month. And the great thing about this is you're having a vinegar that doesn't have any sulfites or preservatives added to it, as well as you're getting some probiotics every time you put vinegar on your salad. And you can use it for other vinegar purposes as well, but I'm going to use this vinegar for salad once it's done fermenting. And let me just show you what kind of jar I use. You know those really nice glass the nice olive oil glass jars? You wash them really good. You want to get all the oil out. You don't want to have any oil in your vinegar, but those jars are wonderful for storing your homemade vinegars in. And in addition to that, if you're watching in August, we made a vinegar using some citrus peels, and we also made a vinegar using the apple scraps from our apple pie filling. And I have that in a couple different jars because we ended up with quite a bit of vinegar, and I combined the 2. I like to take my light colored vinegars. See, that's really light colored. And I like to use those for cleaning. So this has a really nice smell to it. It has a nice apple citrus smell to it. And I'm just going to dump about 2 inches of that into a spray bottle, and I'm going to add some water, and I'm going to go do some housework. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this update on the Pear Cactus Vinegar. Thanks for watching.